Hello viewers, well, WRC Generations has been announced, the last rally title from Kiloton Racing Studio. Let's see what it's all about. So an action trailer to kick off then. The trailer's arriving a couple of months later than we normally see a trailer or previews this year. Clearly the developers are putting more time into it, and with the WRC Generations name, it completes a generation of games from Nakon and Kiloton Racing. For me, it's a period of great passion for the rally gaming genre, and there's a certain sadness in me that this development team, this development where it was going, has come to an end so abruptly in its own way. It really has been amazing seeing the evolution, and I'm going to look back on that on a future video, looking at how the games have moved forward over the past 7 years. But if we're looking forward now to WRC Generations, of course this year we have the hybrid cars. It's going to be interesting to see what the handling's like on those, power deployment, the enormous power that they have, how that's going to handle. Also they're reworking the physics as well as the sound, and that's going to give the developers a new opportunity to really work on the new physics, work on the new audio, hopefully take that audio a step forward. Audio was one of those areas that viewers highlighted as being a weakness that I wanted to see improvements. There were improvements, actually, great improvements throughout the WRC 10 from the early demo build to where the game was, and no doubt more improvements will come here. I look forward to testing it. In total, no fewer than 37 legendary cars they've got in the game. I mean, this is an amazing achievement to get that into an official WRC game. When you're making official racing games, there's always so much restriction in terms of getting the licensing, getting those cars into the game. I mean, if you look at, say, Formula 1, the legendary cars, they've gone, basically. There's always licensing issues. So the fact they've got 37 legendary rally cars in there, I think is a great achievement. On top of the 13 rallies of the 22 season, the game includes 9 other locations for a total of 22 different countries and 165 special stages. And this is a love letter to rally from Kiloton Studio, and it's, you know, hopefully got many of the great stages that they've developed, and they are fantastic stages. I love driving these stages. I've had hours of enjoyment, and there are some that are no longer on the official rally, and I hope we get some of those back, because, you know, sometimes when you have a rally that you really enjoy and then they take that out, you know, it's no longer in the official series, you know, damn, you know, we lose some great stages. So I hope that we do see some of those stages coming back. But 165 special stages, there is miles and miles of awesome rally content to enjoy, and brand new Swedish route makes its appearance. So again, looking forward to seeing how the modelling was moving forward there. Again, just a glimpse of what we could have had in the future. New solo and online content. There's been improvements to the career mode, and of course that's with the addition of the hybrid cars, tweaks there, and again that's been tweaked in every version. So from when it was introduced in, say, WRC 8, it could have been a little bit confusing at times. They streamlined that more and more and made it more straightforward. There's a league mode now. It's the information provided. Players can take each other on the same category in daily, weekly challenges to rise to the top of the rankings. So weekly races. Team system, players can choose to join team, create their own teams, rating standard in every challenge. So obviously always good to have your teams there. The livery editor now enables players to customize their cars and share those creations with others. Well, that's great, we need that. I mean, again, that's an area of development. When you think about it, it's been in the big games, Forza and Gran Turismo for many years, but filtering it down, it's been a big addition for Kiloton to get that in there, and I'm glad it's in this final game, and it's coming out a month later than usual, October the 13th for PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series, and of course will be released later on. Will be launched later on PC and Nintendo Switch. That's interesting. It's coming out later on the PC. Normally the PC is the primary format for launch, so that's quite unusual. So there we are. I've just noticed that at the end of the press release, whatever that's about. I will ask the developers if I get an opportunity. This is, I'm excited about it. For me, if you've watched my streams, I've streamed hours of WRC. I've loved racing WRC. I love seeing the evolution of the game, of the physics, of the weight transfer, the way it all works, stage design. Fantastic. And for me, it's the end of what will be a fantastic journey covering rally games over these past few years. So that's it from me for now. I hope you've enjoyed this quick look at the rally trailer and the WRC generations, and there'll be more from me very soon. Hello viewers, well thanks for watching the video today. Do like and subscribe, it supports what we do. Do become a YouTube member. YouTube Patreon supports all of our content you see on the channel, and of course lots of gaming from retro to modern games. I love it all in terms of racing action. So click on one of the two videos just there to find out more.